I'm Dr. Roger, and this question is from the May 2021 International SAT Calculator section. College Board is asking about the equation of a circle. In general, you need to know that this equation is x minus h quantity squared plus y minus k quantity squared equals r squared for center hk and radius r. In this particular case, you can solve the problem simply by substituting in values and see which one makes the left side equal to 100, which is your right side. You can also look at this as the center is at hk equals -3, +7, and then you need a point that's a distance 10 from that point for your point to lie on the circle. I'm just going to substitute in the values. All of them have x equals 3, so I have 3 plus 3 squared plus y minus 7 squared equals 100. So that's 6 squared plus y minus 7 squared equals 100. And I can substitute in the various y values. 6 squared is 36. I'll subtract 36 from both sides. I could substitute in the y values until I got something that worked, or I can just solve for y, which is what I'm going to do. 36 minus 36 is 0. Y minus 7 squared equals 100 minus 36 is 64. If I square root both sides, y minus 7 equals the square root of 64, which is 8. If I add 7, I get y equals 15. Oh dear, none of them match. But when I square root both sides, I could also get y minus 7 equals -8. Because if y minus 7 equals -8, then the square of if y minus 7 equals -8, then the square of y minus 7 equals the square of -8, which is 64. So either one could have been correct. If I add 7, now I get y equals -8 plus 7, which is -1, and that matches choice B. Remember, when you take a square root of both sides to solve an equation, you do get a plus or minus. Now, alternatively, I could have substituted in from here y minus 7 squared equals 64. Try y equals -4. -4 minus 7 squared equals 64, and that's really a question mark. So -11 squared equals 64. That's not true because we know -11 squared is 121. How about -1 minus 7 squared equals 64? That's -8 squared, and yes, that is 64. So -1 is our correct answer. Substituting in points, the second point would have given us a true equation. College Board will always ask a question involving the equation of a circle. You may have to complete the square to put it in the standard form, or given an equation in this form, you may have to identify the center or the radius, or in this case, identify whether individual points are on the equation of the circle. Review your circle equations and come back soon for my next video. With math, there's always more.